saying is the sphere, larger sphere is radius 3, it has a volume 8 times the volume of the smaller sphere. So 8 the smaller one equals 1 the larger one. Do you think the radius will be bigger or smaller than 3 when we find out the answer? I think it's smaller because it's considerably smaller than the other one. So what you're going to do is you're going to use the volume of a sphere formula. And here's what you're going to do. What's the volume of the big one, guys? What do we say? 4/3 pi times what? 3 cubed, yeah? What's the volume of the smaller one then? What can we write for the smaller one? 4/3 pi, and then here? R cubed. Am I right or wrong to equal these? Is that right or wrong? I think it's wrong. Why is it wrong? Because they're not the same size. Not the same size. So what happens if I put an 8 here? Will that work? What am I doing? I'm multiplying the volume of the smaller sphere by 8. Now it equals. Now I want you to, everybody put this into the calculator. What did you just get when you put this green part into the calculator? You got 36 pi. Okay, 36 pi. Now the next thing I want you to enter in the calculator is I want you to enter in the yellow part I'm about to shade in. I want you to, the blue part. Multiply 8 by 4/3 pi. You can't do anything with the r cubed because you don't know what it is. So what's 8 times pi over 4/3 pi? 32/3 pi. And your r cubed is still here, isn't it? Everybody agreed? Now, we're going to do what's called the simplification technique. You ready for this? If I said 10 equals 5 r cubed, what could you do with the 5? Where would you send the 5? Anybody know? Emmett. You do 10 divided by 5 is r cubed, wouldn't you? Or you could say 10 divided by 5, couldn't you? So what do you think I should do in this question? Do you see that blue part there? Bring it over the other side and divide it into the 36 pi. So do 36 pi and then divide it by 32/3 pi and see what happens. Go on, write it into your calculator. Go on. What do you get for r cubed? Fraction, go on. 27/8. Okay, perfect. Now, see that 3 on top? How'd you get rid of that 3? How'd you get rid of that 3, guys? Can anybody tell me? Use the cube root of 27/8. Are we expecting a bigger or smaller answer than 3? Smaller. So let's see what happens. What you get? You got 3/2 or 1.5. Yeah. We all good? We know that each tennis ball has a radius of 3, and therefore we're going to go for 4/3 pi r cubed. Is that okay? For the volume. Is that all right? Oh, sorry, it's frozen, is it? Okay. Now, what we're going to do next is v equals what then, guys? Anybody tell me? 4/3 pi, and then what's a 3 cubed? And what's the answer for that, guys, in terms of pi? What you get? And we got 36 pi. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do next, guys, is how tall do you think the can is? Huh? 18. Okay. And what's the volume of a cylinder? Pi pi r squared h. Okay, so what's the radius of the can, guys? The radius is 3. What's the radius 3? Half the ball, isn't it? Okay, and what's the height of the can? We all say it's 18 because it's 3 balls worth, isn't it? And what's the answer in terms of pi? How much? 162 pi. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to get the volume of our can, which is 162. And we're going to take away 3 36s. 108 pi. So take away 108 pi. What do we get? So as we take them away from each other? 54 pi. Cm cubed, is it? Okay.